little lovely bunch, it's Maya, and once again we have moved positions. What a surprise. I went from being on a chair to a bed, now I'm on a sofa. Who knows what might happen? I might be in an aeroplane or something like that next week. No one really knows. I am also wearing a top before this gets demonetized, just to make sure, just to clarify I am not in the nudie. 3 months till my birthday, I don't need to be in my birthday suit just yet. Anyway, hello howdly diddly, how are you? I'm actually using my new ring light right now, which I'm quite obsessed with. Today I decided we would do a little Q&A because I'm vain and like talking about myself. No, that's joking, obviously. It's because I know that there's a lot of new... I can't speak English, I do an English A-level, help me, I'm failing. Yeah, there's a lot of new people which have arrived to my channel, so hello, how are you? I absolutely love knowing where all of my viewers are from, so if you want to comment down below where you're from, I'm gonna find that really interesting. I'll tell you where I'm from now. It's England. There's mine out of the way. Your turn. I posted to Instagram about 10 minutes ago basically saying comment whatever questions you want me to answer and I might answer it because I'm a very open person. I don't really hide anything. How do you like your eggs? Scrambled. What subjects do you take? I get asked this quite a lot because quite a lot of my viewers are starting to go into like GCSEs and some of you are actually going into A-levels. So I'll answer both. At GCSE, I did all the basics like English, maths and everything like that, and then I did RE, which I had to do because I went to a Catholic school, and then Spanish, media, photography and history. And those interests have kind of carried on into A-level, and for A-level I am doing psychology, which is unreal, it is so good. So psychology, media and English literature language as one combined subject. And I am going to do media production at university, so I'm going to learn how to do TV shows and films and radio and stuff. It's gonna be great. What's your favourite thing to watch on Netflix? I've only recently just got Netflix, to be fair, and it is amazing, can I just say. It is the best investment ever. But I've watched a series called Atypical. It's about an autistic boy and it kind of follows his journey as he decides that he wants to get a girlfriend. And it's really, really good. Atypical, I think there's only about 8 episodes, but they're like really good, so I definitely recommend that. When did you first get a boyfriend? I think I've had like boyfriends since nursery. Obviously I don't remember it myself because I was in nursery, which means I was like 2 and 3. But apparently I had a boyfriend called Charlie and we were always together. And I do remember this Charlie kid. I don't remember him being my boyfriend, so sorry if you're watching and you have like fond memories. But I kind of remember his face, and I remember in year 4, which means I was like 8, 9, I saw him at a school fair. He was stood there and I was like, it's the first ever love of my life. I'm joking, But he was there and I freaked out. I was like, oh my god, it's Charlie. OMG, it's Charlie. Get it? Do you have a weird hidden talent? I can pop my arm out of its socket. Can you see? Don't know if it's just me. I haven't really asked many people if they can pop their arm out the socket. There's been so many comments of this and I've scrolled past a good like 20 of the same one, and it's basically, are you with someone? Are you in a relationship? And yes, I am currently. It's very exciting. Might see him on my Snapchat, his name's Alex. I'm a happy girl. That's all I'm gonna say at the minute, but happy. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done in front of a crush? Wow. I don't think I've talked about this in a video before, but I was 14 when this happened. I remember it so clearly because I was about to die. And we were in English and it was completely silent because we were having an assessment, so we had to write an essay in silence. And my crush was like on the table next to me, so like he wasn't on my table but he was very close to me, and during the assessment I like accidentally farted like really loudly, like I kid you not, like China could hear it. But the thing is, no one else in the room turned in the general direction of where the noise came from, except from him, right? So he turned around and looked, and instead of acting natural and being like, to like make it look like someone else did it, instead I went and basically freaked out and made it really obvious that it was me. So yeah, we're actually really good mates now, and I've talked to him about this, and yeah, he doesn't remember it, so all is good, but the trauma is still there. Do you like warmer or colder weather? Oh my god, this is so easy. Warmer weather, any day. Like, I don't know if it's a medical thing. I haven't really asked a doctor, but I'm pretty sure my body temperature is like lower than everyone else's. Like, I'm always cold. without fail. I'm hardly ever warm. Like even in Peru when it was like 30, 32 degrees, I get goosebumps, and I'm not exaggerating. There is something wrong with me. I'm a medical nightmare. But warm, definitely, because when it's cold and you guys are all like, oh, I'm freezing, I'm really freezing, like super cold. So warm, definitely. How do you deal with bad breakups? Oh, got some experience of that. Going through a bad breakup can be, it's hard, and it can damage you in some ways, but honestly, the thing you just need to remind yourself every day when it gets to you is just like, time's gonna heal this. You will not feel this same way in 10 days. Like it's gonna pass. It's a phase that's gonna pass, and then eventually you're not gonna hurt anymore. You'll find someone else and you'll be happy. Do you do any after school clubs? I don't at the minute because your gal's got no time on her hands. A-level is coming fast and blah. But I used to, definitely. I did street dance after school, and I did gymnastics for a while. I did curling. That was so good. Like, do you know on the Olympics when they have them kind of like stone balls thing on the ice, and then they throw it, and then everyone's got the things that look like mops and they rub it on the floor? Yeah, that's curling. I used to do that. I was so good at curling. Creative writing club when I went to secondary school, and that was good. I was a very interactive kid. Oh, I love how you guys just think of the most random questions, but I love answering them. Okay, what's your favourite smell? The first one that comes to mind, I don't know if it's just me, but it's a bit weird, is like after someone comes out the shower. I sound so weird. Like after someone comes out the shower and you go in the bathroom, like obviously when they're not there like naked, like after they're gone, but you go in the bathroom and it smells like shower and it's all clean and like nice. I like that smell. That's probably just me when I think about saying that out loud. Oh no. Oh, I love this one. If you could go back to Peru, what would you redo or what would you change? Just a bit of context if you don't know. I went to Peru and did volunteer work in like an orphanage and built stuff in a school. What would I change? Literally the only thing I regret about what I did in Peru was that when I went to the orphanage, I didn't kind of stay with one group of kids. I kind of like floated between loads of different groups, so it meant I couldn't really get to know any specific kids. So like everyone on the day that we left, we kind of had the favourites, and they were like they were just with the people that they know quite well. But obviously I bonded with the girls and it was amazing, and I got talking to loads of them and they are the loveliest people I've ever met, but I didn't like have a group of girls that I got to know really well, and I was only there 2 weeks, so that was hard anyway. Tips for you guys. What age did you have your first proper boyfriend? I was 14 when I got my first proper like long-term relationship. Don't believe people when they say like, oh yeah, you're too young to have a proper relationship, because like no. That doesn't really, no. That doesn't apply. And the last one, which concerts have you been to? Oh, have we got a story for you. I have been to a lot of concerts, so it's hard for me to remember them all, but I'll try. Take That, Stereophonics, Rizzle Kicks the Vamps, One Direction, 5 Seconds of Summer, Ed Sheeran, Little Mix, All Time Low, The Night Cafe, Jessie J, Ollie Murs, The Weeknd. In hindsight, I swear I've been to more. I know I've been to more concerts, but those are the ones I can remember at the minute. I answered quite a lot of questions there. I hope you're not bored, but if you have any more for the next Q&A, make sure to comment them below. Make sure to comment and tell me where you're from, because I genuinely find it interesting. I'm not just saying that. And that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.
OMG, it's Maya. She has sorted out a certain attire with makeup moments, lifestyle too. You'll never get bored. OMG, it's Maya.